Hey guys, this is Derek with How To RV. Um, Today I picked up, well, not today, yesterday I ordered this little handy dandy device off of Amazon. As you can see it right here, this is for your portable propane tanks for small appliances like grills, camp stoves, lanterns, things upon kind of that nature. Turn around and show you what we got right here, guys. I've got 5 of these little bottles. Now, we have done 5 or 6 trips this year, and I'm going to show you how to take one of these little gas grill tanks that I've put on this pop-up camper and use it to refill these 5 bottles and save myself about anywhere from $15 to $20 and having to go back and purchase them all over again. Now, as you may have noticed, this is the first video on my channel. This is the year of 2020, which has been the year of all kinds of ups and downs with the whole coronavirus and everything that goes with that. So it's actually been kind of nice to get out and enjoy camping with the family, the wife and kids. I really wish I'd have started this channel before all this, because this pop-up camper, a guy at work actually gave this to me, and it was in need of a lot of work. It was, well, I mean, as you can see right here, they had things like the panels coming off. This is a new roof that I put on it because the old roof was the ABS style roof, I believe is what it was, and it was peeling real bad and just flaking off. But yeah, I put quite a bit of work into this little camper. As long as, I mean, I put the grill or the gas tank set up. Honestly, you can buy the platform and everything here as you see it off of Amazon, along with the dual tank setup. It's as easy, you just adjust that little knob right there and it'll change. And when the tank's empty with this, check this out. If I cut this on, that tank must be empty, because let me show you. If I cut this thing on, you should see that thing go away. All right. So, neat little way to know. There it went. I got it there. Neat little way to know when your tanks are empty, because you'll see. Cut it off and just show you what it looks like when it's empty. Kind of bleed it off right here. Yeah, it was not gonna bleed off. Yeah, got gas in the line. I'd have to go inside and cut the grill or cut one of the stoves on. But nonetheless, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use this handy dandy little tank here to assist ourselves in filling these. Let me see if I can find a way to prop you guys up or turn this camera around. Let's see here. Give myself a good little platform. Let's see if this will work like this. Now guys, remember, this is the first video on YouTube that I've ever posted or shot. Please bear with me, because it will get better. I will probably buy a better camera and make this stuff a lot more interesting to watch, but I want to keep it simple as long, as far as that goes. I want to make sure that I'm giving honest reviews, and I want to help people out, because there was times in remodeling the pop-up that we have. I mean, we also recently bought a pull behind, but there was times in remodeling the pop-up that it would have been nice to have a video. I'm gonna make a video. I actually have nobody to blame but myself, but dummy me, I snapped one of the cables cranking it up when we got back from a trip a couple weeks ago on our pop-up. And in the process of that, I've yet to order one. I need to, but there's no videos on YouTube on how to replace them. So that's going to be me and myself figuring that out. So, you know, that'll be a video that I can post so people can watch it, because there may be somebody else in the boat that needs that. There may be somebody else that comes home and is in a hurry like I was and tries to crank their camper up with one of the latches still shut and snaps a cable. It happens, you know. But back to what this video is really about. This video is really about these little green bottles and filling these things up with propane to save money. All right, let me grab a bottle real quick, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, so as you see here, I have I believe this is a 20-pound cylinder. It's pretty much almost full, because I filled these up right after we started camping out of this pop-up, and I haven't used them that much. I've cooked breakfast maybe twice in the camper due to weather, but other than that, I usually cook on a little grill using these tanks. But let me grab my little device and I'll show you how to hook it up. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and grab a tank right here. Alright, so the first things first, black end goes on your grill tank. Make sure it's good and snug. Secondly, this little bottle screws on there. Alright, now remember, propane is like any other kind of gas. So you're going to have vapors up here, and your liquid is going to be in the bottom. So if I was to cut this thing on in this setup right here, all I'm going to do is fill this full of vapor, and it's not going to do anything. But if I take and turn my tank upside down like so, what it's going to do is it's going to allow me, and I'm going to get it away from my face a little bit, because I don't want to cut this thing on and that be in my face. But as you can see, I've got the tank, the adapter hooked up, the bottle on, and currently I do not have the tank on, but I'm going to show you. We're going to do that right now. So I'm going to make sure everything's on good and tight. What we're going to do, we're going to cut this bottle on, and we should hear hissing. That's going to be the gas leaving our white tank, our gas grill tank, I should say, into our 1-pound cylinder. So let's do that now. Alright. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Pretty simple little process. We just let it fill up. You know, it's going to do its thing. You know, it would probably be smart to have some safety glasses, maybe some gloves. Actually, you know what? While that's doing that, I am going to grab some gloves. Let me see. Because when I take this thing off, well, you know what? No, it shouldn't. I was going to say, when I take this thing off, it may squirt a little propane, but these little bottles have a seal in them. All right, let's see. Turn it back around. It ran. The hissing has stopped. So that means that this has absorbed as much liquid as it can. So I'm going to flip the camera back around for you guys right here. And we're going to do this in the reverse order of the proper way to take it off. Step 1, the most important step. Cut your grill tank off. All right. Step number 2. Now we can flip this back over, because we got our valve. See, we've got our valve at the top here shut. Do not remove this from this black piece, because if I do that, there's no valve in between the tank and this, and all the gas you put in this little bottle is now going to shoot out. So what you want to do is firmly hold the brass piece like so and start turning it backwards. And voila. I now have a full bottle that I just refilled myself off of a tank I already filled myself, and I just saved myself probably about $3, $2 to $3, depending on where it's at. There again, we'll do it one more time, just to show you how quick and simple this is, guys. I think I paid somewhere between $5 and $8 for this little adapter on Amazon, and if I can figure out how to do it, I promise you I'll post a link in the description. That way you guys can see it. But I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna let you guys get back to it. All right. And if you touch it while it's filling up, you'll feel that it's cool, and that cold is that cold liquid rushing in to that tank. But let's see. All right, we got no more hissing. That means she ought to be done. We're gonna cut our tank off here, flip her back up. Again, holding this brass piece right here. You hold that. Oh, I had it on tight. Oh, let's see. There we go. Turn the bottle to release like that. You'll hear a little bleed off. Full of gas. Full of gas. Full of gas. There we go, guys. So, in a matter of just a few minutes, I saved myself a trip to the good old Walmart or whatever store you shop at. I have to pick up these 2 bottles right here. All I gotta do is fill these 3 up, and we'll be ready for our next camping trip.